Good morning. This is Miss Alexa, and I'm going to read a story to you this morning called Rule Number 1. This is a story from Matthew, the book of Matthew. The Pharisees spent a lot of time learning about God's law. They were always testing Jesus with hard questions. But why? Maybe the Pharisees wanted to prove they knew the most about God. Maybe some wanted to get Jesus in trouble for saying the wrong thing. Maybe some wanted to follow Jesus, but only if he agreed with them about God's law. Jesus was teaching a crowd of Pharisees and scribes in the temple. A Pharisee who was a lawyer stood bravely in front of Jesus. The lawyer wanted to ask him an important question about God's law. Jesus, the lawyer asked, which of God's rules is number 1? I'll give you 2 answers, said Jesus. First, love God with 3 parts of yourself: your heart, your soul, and your mind. Next, Jesus added, love your neighbor, every neighbor, the way you love yourself. One of the scribes jumped up from the crowd. He rushed to stand in front of Jesus. Loving God and each other is number 1. Love is the most important of all God's rules. Jesus smiled because the scribe understood. After that, no one asked Jesus any more tricky questions. Let's have a little prayer. You can repeat after me. Dear God, help us to love you with 3 parts of ourselves: our hearts, our souls, and our minds, and help us to love our neighbors as we love ourselves. Amen. Have a good week.